We haven't determined the cause of past failures.
Moron!
What's going on, guys? My name is Abby Preston, and in today's video I'll be counting down my top 5 favourite Crash Bandicoot games. Now this is a bit of a change of pace, as I do want to start getting into doing top 5s and top 10s, as I am currently writing a script for my top 10 films, which I've been working on for a while, but I just haven't had the time to finish, unfortunately. But I decided in this video to make a list of my top 5 favourite Crash games. I would do top 10, but to be honest, there aren't that many great Crash games out there, because after Twinsanity, the franchise went a bit all over the place, to be honest. But regardless, this is my top 5 favourite Crash games. Now the only rules are that I cannot include the Insane Trilogy on this list because it is simply just a remaster of original games. So, without further ado, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you can agree with my list or have a somewhat similar opinion. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have ourselves Crash Tag Team Racing for the PlayStation 2, the Xbox and the GameCube. Now, this game to many people is probably the most underrated Crash game that I think there is, because for me, I have a lot of memories with this game. This was one of the first racing games I ever played. Now, while this game is a racing game technically, there are also a lot of like gags and stuff, because the game is like a 2-in-1. It's both a racer and a platformer, as there is not an overworld, but there is a hub world in a way, which you have to explore, which will also allow you to do, things such as kill Crash. Which I'll admit, these things are actually kind of, it's not very kid-friendly humor, because you are watching your favourite character, one of your favourite video game characters, just fucking die, because it straight up tells you he dies, before you start the cutscene, because it's called a diorama. But these were probably one of the more entertaining parts of the game. The racing doesn't, feel as nice as Crash Team Racing, but because I'm more of a platformer guy than a racing guy, I enjoy, running around the overworld as Crash. Yeah, he's just a bunch of noises and stuff, to the point where he doesn't even speak English, which obviously Crash is a silent character, but making all these noises, he just sounds retarded. I don't understand why they did this, but it's not that bad of an inclusion, I'll be completely honest with you. And this is probably one of the worst things I've ever seen in games. That is probably the worst humour in the entire game. But I'm showing you now some of the dioramas instead of the racing gameplay, because honestly this is more entertaining than the actual racing. The racing feels really slow paced at times, and you don't even need to race, you just need to tag onto someone else's car, let them drive, get off at the end. Like, I'm not joking, that is literally all you need to do. But regardless, the racing isn't that bad, the tracks are actually kind of fun, and you can unlock track secrets by destroying the hub world up a little bit, which is kind of inventive, I'll admit, that is actually kind of cool. But then, the overworld is where this game succeeds, I think. I think the overworld platforming is the best part of the game. So, and I like platformers more than I like racers. So, at my number 5 spot, I give you Crash Team Racing. Crash Tag Team Racing, sorry. Coming in at our number 4 spot, I apologize, my number 4 spot is Crash Bandicoot 2. Cortex Strikes Back. Cortex Strikes Back, honestly, this game is so much better than the original game, I can't describe. Crash 1 was a good platformer for its time, and I did thoroughly enjoy my time with Crash 1 as well. It wasn't that bad, it wasn't a bad game by any means. But for me, Crash 2 is just 10 times a better game than Crash 1. Because Crash 1 was like stepping stones. It's only like with the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, it starts Sonic 1, 2, 3, and the games get better as they go along. And the same thing can be said with Crash Bandicoot as well. The first game might not be as good as the others, but it's still an alright time. Crash Bandicoot 2 expanded on the world of Crash so much, because we got ourselves nitro upgrades, we had ourselves a more extensive story that compared to the last game, we got more mechanics such as sliding and belly flops. There's so much variety in this game. And in the Insane Trilogy edition of the game, we also got ourselves what do we call it? We got the Crash Dash power up from Crash Bandicoot 3 as well, because they decided to add relics into that version. But obviously I'm talking about the original. But Crash Bandicoot 2, whilst the graphics may be literally just the same as Crash 1 but with a better colour palette and also more extensive level design, Crash Bandicoot 2 is a fun title. The only thing that I can fault the game on is, like, don't get me wrong, a platformer plus exploration usually means a good title. But in terms of Crash Bandicoot 2, they expect you to explore far too much to find the coloured gems and stuff. So the only thing I can complain about is the level of exploration. You're expected to do things that you wouldn't think to do. Which, yes, I understand the point of, but at the same time, I think it's something that was a bit meh about the game. But regardless, coming in at the number 4 spot, we have Crash Bandicoot 2. Coming in at the number 3 spot is a bit of an odd title in the Crash Bandicoot franchise. We have ourselves Crash Twinsanity. Now, Crash Twinsanity is definitely an odd one. I can say that with 100% certainty. This game is weird. But that's what I love about the game. I used to never like this game. When I had it originally on the PS2 when I was little, and I used to play it all the time, but I never knew what to do. I just used it as a fun mess around title. But when I started to replay the game recently, honest to God, I fell in love with this game. It's so fun. And like the story is,
it is I,
you know,
Aku.
Cortex brainwashes
My duty is to
Coco,
protect you.
disguises
You may
himself,
summon
tries to
me
get Crash
by
killed,
breaking
and
open
blah blah blah
these
blah.
crates.
You know,
Call me thrice,
it's
and
not a
I
very
shall grant
intriguing
you
story to be
special
completely honest,
powers.
but the slapstick comedy that's in this game is so, oh my Jesus Christ, they nail the comedy in this game. Like, yes, I know the animations can be a tiny bit, you know, meh at times, and the character models are kind of like the exact same as they were in the Wrath of Cortex, but kind of graphically updated, even though I do prefer the Wrath of Cortex's models, as they are still my favourite models in Crash Bandicoot history. But I will admit Cortex does look kind of nice in this game, because they do give him a nice little beard.
It's easy!
And also, they reuse elements from previous games. They include older enemies, such as those guys with the shields from Crash 1. Then later we see Dingo Dial, Papu Papu, Pinstripe, all the bosses from the first 3 Crash games, and also Crunch. We see all previous, all the previous things, which is really nice. But even though they don't make too much of an impact, it's kind of nice.
The spikes broke my fall.
Hey! Yeah, you! I've been doing this for 10 stinking years!
It's, honestly, God, words can't describe this game. It's brilliant.
Well, I'm not gonna do it
instead of it being a platformer type thing, it's a free roam platformer, because you can free roam throughout the game.
I keep coming back.
Yeah, you free roam.
3 years I spent alone in the frozen Antarctic waste,
and go around collecting coloured gems throughout the levels. You know,
and so I've organized a little gathering, like a birthday party, except the exact opposite.
You know,
and look,
this game,
all of your friends
at
are
first
here.
You might think it's like,
you
no,
are
this
so
game's
very
bad.
popular.
But
let's start handing out
this
the presents.
Game is so much better than it looks. I can't advise you guys enough to give this game a shot. Even if you've never played it, I would recommend you guys to go and buy a PlayStation 2 with Crash Twinsanity and give it a shot, because this game is probably some of the most fun I've had in a long time in a free roam exploration game. The voice acting is phenomenal in Cortex's part as well. The story's good, the gameplay control is fantastic. Honestly, this game feels so smooth, even on a D-pad control. Give this game a try if you've never tried it, it's so fun. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have Crash Bandicoot Twinsanity. Coming in at our number 2 spot, we have what seems to be everyone's favourite Crash Bandicoot game these days, Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. Now, a lot of people say Crash 3 is the best Crash game, and I will admit, this is a phenomenal game. This game is brilliant, and the Insane Trilogy edition of this is so much better than the original by far. But not to say, that doesn't mean this version's bad. This version is still fantastic. It's just a bit out. I'll be honest, it's just a little bit outdated.
It cannot be. Evil, great evil has come.
And this is the game where we got introduced to the great evil Uka Uka. which obviously, you know, things come along and he's in the other games and blah 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 blah. And also this intro cutscene where we find out Cortex has been working with Uga Uga and we can just see Entropy's shadow in the background. This is so freaky.
It was that infernal Bandicoot.
It's just so expressive. Everything about this game, it just shines with life, and also it expands Crash to be more like Mega Man in a way, because we get power-ups from every boss that we complete, which we'll go on to into the next game, the Wrath of Cortex. And this was a stepping stone for Crash. Crash 1 started it off, Crash 2 expanded, and this was a stepping stone to Crash's greatness. Crash, if Crash kept Naughty Dog and followed the formula and made a consistent sequel to this game, Crash could have been the gaming icon. Crash would have been overthrown. Crash would have overthrown Mario and Sonic, because Sonic in 2001 we had Sonic Adventure DX, which a lot of people loved, including myself. And for Mario, we recently got some other games for him, like including Mario 64, which many people were still playing around that time. But then we had the GameCube that was recently released, and a few games came out on that as well that were in Mario's favour. But as well, in this time period, we had Crash Bandicoot 3 on the PlayStation 1 a few years before, and a lot of people were still playing this game, even though the GameCube and PlayStation 2 have been out like 3 years, which just goes to show how great this game is, because one Crash game was released past this, and that wasn't as well received as this game, and I can see why. I mean, I can, but at the same time I can't. But this game introduced the whole warp room, the proper warp room thing, and also the new remix we know. Instead of the original Crash 1 theme, we have the new, you know, the funky one, which I prefer over the other themes, by the way. But this, like, the gameplay, it controls so well. We got the floating boss head taunts.
Crash.
This game,
why must you always muck in my mouth?
I know I've said this already, but if we followed this formula, Crash Bandicoot would have been the best game
more powerful.
since prior, because not many games could continue on in glory, apart from Super Mario,
you forgot
of course.
to bring the crystal out of that level.
But
quickly, go back in
obviously,
and get it. Cortex's minions are searching for
you know
it
what I
as we
mean.
speak.
I can't describe this game that much to you guys, because I can't just say things about it. You know,
are not listening to me.
You know, what do you call it?
Find the crystals
You need
that look
to play
like
this game. If you haven't played this game and you have a PlayStation 1 but no PlayStation 4, buy it. But if you don't have a PlayStation 1 but have a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One, buy the Insane Trilogy and give this game a shot.
If you have already retrieved
I mean,
a level's crystal,
yeah,
then you will find a
obviously
floating clock
you
when
can
you enter for the second time.
play the first two games and play this one, because you need to know the story if you care about that. But if not, I'd jump straight into this game, because Crash Bandicoot 3 is one of the best platformers that have ever been invented. And I can't thank Naughty Dog enough for making this game. It made many people's childhood, and including mine. It's a fantastic game.
Cortex want Tiny
So,
get
just
crystals
number
and
2,
bring them
Crash
to
Bandicoot
big
3.
Colosseum in Rome.
Okay, this could come as a surprise to a lot of people, because I know how mixed this game is. But my favourite Crash Bandicoot game of all time by a mile is The Wrath of Cortex. Now, I will explain. I know a lot of people did not like this game, and they said it was shit compared to the previous titles. But this game to me, I mean, this was one of the first games I ever played, and it was the first Crash game I ever played. And when I found out there were 3 games before this that came out, I thought to myself, damn, I gotta play them. So I played them, but I still found this game the best, and this is not my nostalgia talking, this is just me. I love this game to death. I have it on the PlayStation 2, I have it on the GameCube, I have it on my PC as an emulator, I even have it on the Xbox, and I don't own an Xbox. I love this game. Yes, the PS2 version is the best version of it, and I currently don't have the accessibility of my PlayStation 2. I only have the access to my GameCube. But I love the voice acting. This intro cutscene, a lot of people say it's just so lazy, it just drags out and it's boring. But me, this cutscene just speaks to me in many ways.
I don't know what you're talking about, Entropy.
I don't know how I can describe it, but the way they discuss the plan and just communicate to each other and shit, to me, I don't know, like,
do we have a plan?
it's just very
my
engaging, in my opinion. I love it.
Genetically advanced super
And when he starts talking about his genetically advanced super weapon,
but the power
you get excited. Oh, well, I do anyway. And I'm actually okay with the whole plot of, you know, elemental masks and putting them on crunch. And let's just talk about the gameplay a minute. The gameplay in this game, fuck me, Crash has never controlled so well in my opinion. But what, fair enough, Traveller's Tales may not have got some parts of this game correct, which I will say that. But control-wise and models, they nailed it. I love Crash's model, I love Coco's model, I love Crunch's model. Cortex's model, I mean, Tiny Tiger looks like a retard. But everyone else, oh my days. People say Uka Uka isn't threatening and he looks like a fancy dress mask, which I can slightly agree with, but I do like the model in this game. It just looks so clean. Like, people say look at Crash in this game, he looks so stupid. But I love Crash's model in this game. Like, I've got a plushie as well somewhere, which is the exact same model as that Crash. Honest, and Aku Aku looks brilliant in this game as well.
No, it cannot be.
And I just, the voice acting. No, I'm lost for words. I love the Wrath of Cortex.
What's going on?
If you are part of the Crash community and you heavily disagree with me, you express your opinion to me why you think this game is bad. Because the level design, yes, I do admit it can get a bit floppy, and there are way too many vehicle segments.
Is everyone all right?
I find them fun.
That my evil twin brother Uka Uka
everything about this game is fun, apart from going back to the gems in certain levels, which that's just
I'll meet up with you later.
In some levels it's just awful. But getting the gems and the relics, I've 106%ed this game more times than I have in any other game. I have completed this game fully more than I have any other game.
My attention, Uka Uka.
Simply because it's a blast playing this game. And if Vicarious Visions decide to continue remastering Crash games instead of making a new one, the second they remaster this game, I am placing all my money on a pre-order. If there's a deluxe edition, I am pre-ordering that shit. Vicarious Visions needs to remaster this Twinsanity and put it into a one bundle, and then also they need to remaster all 3 racing games and put it into a bundle. Then my Crash collection would be complete. But until then, we might get a new game, but I want them to focus on remastering these games first. I don't care if it isn't from the ground up like the Insane Trilogy was. I want this game remastered, because to see this game in the PS4 graphics, or even a PC's graphics, oh, it's just gonna look so nice. And just, but
destroy him.
The one thing I would want from this game that, you know, that I didn't get in Insane Trilogy. I do not want them to use the Insane Trilogy model for Crash in this game if they do remaster it. I want them to stick more prominent to Crash's model in this game, because in the Insane Trilogy I think Crash just looks dopey. I don't know why, I don't like his model. It just makes me so like, it makes me think he isn't even Crash sometimes.
Known as the Elementals.
Remaster this game. We need a remaster to this game, because it will introduce many of my friends who haven't played it before but like Crash to this game. I have told them many times to buy a PlayStation 2 and get this game.
Nature is to imprison them with the use of ancient crystals.
So
each elemental can be returned back
give
to
this game
their
a shot if you haven't. I love this game to death. It's one of my all-time favorites.
We must act quickly.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite game of all time.
What is the status of the new
but it comes in the top 10, definitely.
It's almost finished.
So that has been my list for my top 5 Crash Bandicoot games. I hope you did enjoy. Let me know what your guys' top 5 for Crash games is, and also let me know reasons why your number 1 is the favourite, because I see this game as the best Crash experience there is. So thank you for watching this video. Subscribe if you new, like the video if you did enjoy it. Let me know what you think about your top 5 Crash games, and I'll see you all in the next video of mine. Peace.